Discover your home away from home at Kabalega Resorts, Hoima, located just 4 kilometers from Hoima City on the Hoima-Masindi Road. A real resort in an eco-environment, nestled near the stunning Albertine Escarpment and historic Mparo Royal Tombs. We are the perfect blend of convenience and charm. Treat yourself to our cozy rooms, mouth-watering meals at the restaurant, and refreshing moments in our outdoor pool. Whether you're here for business or leisure, our conference facilities, camping grounds, and fun-filled kids' playground are ready for you. Escape, relax, reconnect at Kawalega Resorts, Hoima. Your adventure starts with us. Book today. Discover your home away from home at Kabalega Resorts, Hoima, located just 4 kilometers from Hoima City on the Hoima-Masindi Road. A real resort in an eco-environment, nestled near the stunning Albertine Escarpment and historic Mparo Royal Tombs. We are the perfect blend of convenience and charm. Treat yourself to our cozy rooms, mouth-watering meals at the restaurant, and refreshing moments in our outdoor pool. Whether you're here for business or leisure, our conference facilities, camping grounds, and fun-filled kids' playground are ready for you. Escape, relax, reconnect at Kawalega Resorts, Hoima. Your adventure starts with us. Book today.
Of June 2025. I welcome you to this sports edition as usual with none other than West Nile's ambassador Andama Moses the Great. I want to appreciate whoever has made it to the 3rd of June 2026 for us who are Anglican and Catholics. You know how it means to us, especially for those who recall the history where that is the Kabaka Mutesa II ordered for the killing of those the converts. There are 22 Catholics and 23 Anglicans, the converts who were actually executed between, that is the year of 1885 to 1887, that is January. So those people were executed by Kabaka, that is Mutesa II, the king of Buganda. By now it is part of Uganda. So today people are commemorating it, and we are right now are following, and very many people, converts and martyrs are there at Namgongo. They are commemorating the lives of the people who sacrificed and said no, even if they are doing what? For us, we believe and we have our faith in Christianity, and they were executed after resisting whatever Kabaka of Buganda by then told them to do, but they defied his directives, and by then they opted to be executed there and then. So today we are commemorating the day those 22 Catholics and then 23 Anglicans were executed under on the orders of Kabaka Mutesa II. So may their souls rest in eternal peace as we keep on emulating their faith that they exhibited to entire Christianity across the world. It attracts people from all dignitaries, and also in the Anglican faith today in Namugongo we are having His Excellency, that's the President of Uganda, Yoweri Kaguta Museveni. He's there on that side of Anglican shrine and commemorating the day with those beloved and fallen heroes. And so that is it. And unfortunately, we also had some information which was not good on the side of security, where there is a suicide bomb attempt that happened in Mnyonyo, but unfortunately one person lost life, and it was sad indeed during such a day where we have gatherings from all over the world and they are here, and it could really show very bad image to us as Ugandans, but due to our security and intelligence, the issue was handled very fast. So that has been it here in Kampala. Whatever transpired, straight away going to our football match. We shall start with last time we had a friendly match from that is in Sunday FC Football Club, that's from Kijura. They traveled along to Kiriandongo and had a friendly match that was on first of this month, June, and they managed to beat that's Hanga Timberland Football Club by 3-1. I think that one was very tremendous to that Sunday Football Club based here in Kujura. Manager Obeti Sunday, how are you doing? And Captain Manasi, I appreciate whatever you are doing. You are next game, I hope probably shall be on 14th. You are going to play one of the giants there in Nyantonji. Your team hope whatever shall happen there is of positive to your side. I know in football you expect to lose, win, and draw. Manchester United were unbeaten in Europa, but unfortunately they came and lost it in the final against the Tottenham Hotspurs, and this time the finals have really been of no imagination, especially the teams that were expected to win have never done it this season. So Sunday Obeti, you are going there next week, maybe but one on 14th. Expect some changes, or else you continue maintaining your unbeaten record. So whatever you are doing is of great value, trying to improve football, the talents of young ones, not only here in Masindi, but that's where the foundation starts from, and that's where they identify the local players, the talents and young ones. They will be groomed from where you started, and then the rest will follow and emulate whatever you are doing. I hope whoever is wishing to give support to that Sunday FC Football Club, there are very many politicians there. There are our own guys here based in Kijura. Just you go there and support them with whatever you have. And then leaving that one aside, we had also, that is the first division yesterday at Masindi Stadium. The game was tough indeed between Bujanga Football Club, that's Bujanga FC, and Kigulia. The game was tight, halftime ended 1-0 in favor of Bujanga United, but unfortunately Kigulia came and equalized in the early second half, but they were not strong enough to maintain the pressure that was mounted by Bujanga FC. They managed to lose it by 2-1. Andy, how are you doing? And none other than DFA chairperson Murshid. I saw you there on touchline. You were serious, and indeed, that is a football. It's all about fun, and whatever you do, transpires and inspires also your players. So that's how first division moved on, and there are also some matches I hope today, and then we shall update you next time when all shall be well, and we shall be telling you what is required and who are playing next time. So that's the first division, and it has been of tremendous to whoever has been participating in those events. So leaving that one aside, we also had a number of finals. That is we saw last time Uganda Stanbic Cup finals. Kitara didn't make it last time after being eliminated in semi-finals, but Vipers met with the KCCA. It was not good on the side of KCCA. The Kasasiro guys were beaten by Mulindwa's Army Force. They were too much stronger to actually be brought down by KCCA. They lost it by 2-0 in finals. It was not good for that's our guys of KCCA. And on sad note again, though KCCA lost it in the finals, but still they have 7 players who have run out of contract. They will have to fight tooth and nail to ensure that either of those players sign a new contract to become their eligible players this season. You know, it is not easy when 7 stars, all the starting players run out of contract. You know the impact at the end. You know how the impact affects, and especially when a club doesn't have enough support of funds to renew the contracts for those players, then it will be of no importance for some of those players. So let's pray that those players shall be in position to renew their contracts, or else they may go to some other clubs who have picked interest in them. That is actually for KCCA Football Club. 7 players have run out of contract amidst losing to Vipers in Stanbic Uganda Cup finals. Leaving that one aside, we shall go to that is the Chikwi Bam times as Ndiga takes on holders Ngabi Nsambo in grand final of 2025 Bika football. So we are trying to see here information coming right now. That is from Bika Bia Baganda, they call it Bika Bia Baganda. I think it is a clan kind of football championship 2025 final. That's Ngabi in Zambia versus Ndiga. That is Saturday 7th June. Then venue Mutesa 2 Wankulukuku Stadium. It will be at 3 p.m. The 2025 Bika Bia Baganda football championship will climax on Saturday 7th June at the Mutesa 2 Wankulukuku Stadium. That's according to information coming. Then sealed holders Ngabi in Zambia, and that's in Samba, led by former Uganda Cranes International Sula Lasi Maluda and Matovu, and Viane Seka Kujo will take on Ndiga Sheep Clan in the grand final. Now hear how they are saying quotation: I thank my fellow teammates, coaches, clan, leaders and the fans, all who have pushed us. We are eyeing a successful title defense. Ndiga is led by veteran former Uganda Cranes forward Geoffrey Nserunkuma, Daniel Muzei Serunkuma, and Simon Nserunkuma. All those they look like to be a family name. It has been a good roller coaster for all tournament. We tackled game by game until the final. I thank every stakeholder who has been patiently. Geoffrey Nserunkuma, Ndiga Clan captain, was quoted saying. So before the final match, the third place playoff match will be between that's the Kobe and the Nsenene Grasshoppers playing for bronze. Ndiga eliminated Nsenene 4-2 on post-match penalties after normal time had ended goalless. It sounded in shootouts, coach player Freddy Nkata, who came on in added time, stepped on to smash the first penalty over the bar, and the team went on a fail in finding a way back. Ndiga scored all the 4 penalties taken, with Dennis, that is Kisiriko Luzige, and Dan Muzei Serunkuma netting the last 2 that completed the task, as Ashraf Kalanzi hitting Senene's 4th spot on woodwork. Ngabi in Zambia also defeated Kobe by 4-2 on penalties, with Vianney Sekujugo scoring the winning penalty after Mike Kayondo failed to convert. Ndiga has 1 trophy to their name, won in 2022 and will thus be eyeing their second title. Ngabi in Zambia is targeting their success, having won in 1951, 1987, 2007, 2013, and lately 2024. With 9 titles on their name, Mbamba Ngunga has the most trophies won. If all goes according to plan, His Majesty the Kabaka Ronald Muwenda Mutebi II will grace the closing ceremony. So that's according to the clan. That is the clan tournament that was organized by Buganda. It is played in the Buganda region. So we wish well for Ndiga that we are going to take up against Ngabi on Saturday 7th of this month. So that will be very tremendous. Now going to the other side, the NEC CEO, Lieutenant General James Muriga, vows to solicit support for clubs' continental debut. So you know most of the clubs do lack finance and they have financial challenges. So here Lieutenant General James Mugira vows to solicit support for clubs' continental debut after earning an opportunity to represent Uganda in the CAF Federations Cup come 2025-2026 season. NEC has expressed readiness to carry the flag. NEC finished second in the Premier League but earned the continental spot after Vipers beat KCCA in the Uganda Cup final to claim double. We are ready, replied Lieutenant General James Mugira, National Enterprise Corporation CEO, the body that funds the football club. That's the quotation that they quote. We understand the expenses involved, but we have partners, sponsors, and individuals who will ensure all logistics are available to enable us complete and represent the country, he added. Mugira was also delighted and big the club has contributed to NEC's public lessons. Before the football club, not many people knew anything about the enterprise, but the awareness it has created is massive, he affirmed. That's according to the CEO of NEC. NEC head coach Hussein Mbaluga was thankful for the cooperation for establishing the football club and hopes it is here to stay. We are grateful to NEC for setting up a football club because without it, we don't know where some of would be. He stated as the club deemed for a successful season at Silver Springs, Bugolobi. My wish and prayers are all the people like you, Lieutenant Major General Mugira and Chairman Buhanda, continue to be part of the cooperation because you love the game and you never know who comes in. We have seen teams disappear when people are the helm don't want football, like Kinyara Sugar Works, where I was a player. Mbaluga's statement is a greater reminder to teams owned by such entities that collapse after getting disinterrupted in the game, including State House, Umeme, MEB, Posta Kinyara, Shiol Health, and Works, among others. So that was quotation from that is the CEO NEC Football, Lieutenant General James Mugira, and the head coach Mbaluga, talking about financial support ahead of Confederations Cup that they are going to encounter. So leaving that one aside, Jacob Okao, that's Okao, wins next player of the season. We are seeing here former Vipers and KCCA star Paolo Mutseruzi won the gong for the best forward player following his 9 goals and 6 assists. That was the club's joint top scorer alongside Crowell Rotimio. Jacob Okau has won next player of the season for the 2024-2025 campaign. The defender who arrived at NEC from Maroons last summer was a key factor in the team's season as they finished second on the Premier League table and also got a spot to represent Uganda at the next season's CAF Confederation Cup. That's according to information. Okoa was outstanding through the season at the heart of defense, and it explains why NEC considered just 19 goals, only Vipers less 15. At the club's end of season dinner at Silver Spring, Bugolobi, Uganda Cranes goalkeeper Hannington Sembalua was also rewarded for his outstanding show between the posts. And then Enoch Sebagala won double awards, clinching the midfielder of the season award as well as the player of the season gong. Both that is Sebagala and Sewa Lunyo were absent though, as they are part of the Uganda Cranes team in Morocco for friendlies against Gambia and Cameroon. Former Vipers and KCCA star Paulo Muteruzi won the gong for the best forward player following his 9 goals and 6 assists, and was the club's joint top scorer alongside Crowell Rothmio. South Sudan international Geriga Atendele won the Defender of the Season award. Beside the individual award, each member of the playing staff and all coaches were rewarded with heavy envelopes. The event organizers for a second successive year was attended by Lieutenant General James Mugira, the CEO National Enterprise Economy, the mother body of the team, former AIGP and the current general manager NEC Luero Industries, Major General Sabiti Muzei, club chairman Brian Muhanda, and FUFA third vice president Florence Nakiwala Kiyingi. All those were the dignitaries who attended the awarding ceremony of the best players of the season in NEC Football Club. Leaving that one ahead, going to our former, that is the Olympics 53 years later, John Akibo, that's Akibo's national 400-meter hurdles record still stands. Countdown to Uganda athletics at 100. You know, John Akibo, when we are still young, we heard about him, the way how he ran and won the first ever medal gold for Uganda. And from that time, whoever could be, either in primary or nursery, if you run, they could say you are emulating John Akiba. We had him, though we didn't see him. But here, still his record has never been beaten. That is, for the 53 years later, Akiba's national 400-meter hurdles record still stands. And when you try to see countdown to Uganda athletics, that's 100. John Akiba is a national pride because he was the first athlete to open doors for gold medal in Uganda. He paved the way for Uganda and Africa as a continent. There is no better figure to present this celebration than Akiba Dominic Otuchet, President Uganda Athletics says. And then here, when you try to see overview, this Saturday, 7th June 2025, Athletics Uganda is celebrating 100 years of existence since inception. The famous Akiba Memorial Invitational Meet, now a bronze level event, as is certified by World Athletics, will also take place at Mandela National Stadium, Nambole. As far back as 1972, a former senior police officer, John Akibo, set the Munich Olympic ablaze when he ran 47.82 seconds to set a world record. And then in the 400-meter hurdles race, this was Uganda's first ever gold medal at the Olympics, a national record that still stands to date. Having finished fourth in 1970 Commonwealth Games, Akibo came into the 1972 Olympics with virtual title experience. That's information. He easily beat all challengers, including favorite Great Britain's David Henry and America's Ralph Mann, by an emphatic improvement of the world record to 47.82, on top of becoming the first athlete to dip under 48.0. Like fate will dictate, he, however, failed to defend the world title after Uganda and other countries withdrew from the Montreal Olympic in 1972. This Saturday, 7th June 2025, Uganda's athletics is celebrating 100 years of existence since inception. The famous Akiba Memorial, that is in invitational meet, now a bronze level event, is certified by World Athletics, will also take place at Mandela National Stadium, Nambole. John Akiba is a national pride because he was the first athlete to open doors for gold medal in Uganda. He paved the way for Uganda and Africa as a continent. There is no better figure to present this celebration than Akibwa. His achievement took 4 decades to match, and that shows just how significant his legacy is to our country. So far, Uganda has 5 gold medals for only athletics, and he is a cornerstone of our legacy. Athletics is the golden sport of Uganda. A number of top local international athletes are lined up for various events as they target the total kitty that's of 50,000 US dollars in the pound. International athletes invited include Kenya's Sarah Mora for 800 meter. We have Gabriel from Eritrea for 1,500 meter. We have South Sudanese Ayubu Chu long jump. Ethiopia's Mora 500 meter. Kenya's Dokas Chwekomung for 500 meter. And then Juma Tyson and Babu Maseki from Kenya 100 meter, South Sudan Deng 100 meter, Ethiopian Saidi Agesa 800 meter, among others. Those will compete with a variety of long athletes from Uganda as Harold Aldoi 400 meter, Tom Dradiga 800 meter, Musa Isabiri 100 meter, Sam Kiprotich 1,500 meter, Dan Kibet 5,000 meter, Charles Okello long jump, then Sida Leni 400 meter, Halima Nakai 800 meter, Sarah Chelangat 5,000 meter, Joseph Lalam javelin, Priska Anena discus throw, then Brian Onensan 400 meter hurdles, and many others. There are 10 events lined up on the day with the sprints, medal distance and field activities, long jump, javelin, and shot put. 100 meter, 400 meter, 800 meter, 1,500 meter, 5,000 meter, 400 meter handles will be run for both genders. As early as 8 a.m., there will be a mass race. The day's menu has a kids and cooperative event. There will be special recognition to other past and present legends who have raised the Uganda flag on the continental and global stages. The family of Akibwa will also be recognized already. A great daughter, Godwin Adongo Harambe, is doing wonders. The guest list is expected to be rich, with officials ranging from Uganda Athletics and other Federation, Uganda Olympic Committee, National Council of Sports, that's NCS, and the central government. The chief guest will be announced in the coming days. Entry is free of charge for all. So we go and enjoy, that is the athletics that will be on 7th of this month, where 53 years later, Akibwa's national 100 hours dies record still stands. He is not easy, and I think let's praise him for that wonderful he has done. Allow us to go for a commercial break, then we shall be back. Don't go away.
Discover your home away from home at Kabalega Resorts, Hoima. Located just 4 kilometers from Hoima City on the Hoima-Masindi Road. A real resort in an eco-environment. Nestled near the stunning Albertine Escarpment and historic Mparo Royal Tombs. We are the perfect blend of convenience and charm. Treat yourself to our cozy rooms, mouth-watering meals at the restaurant, and refreshing moments in our outdoor pool. Whether you're here for business or leisure, our conference facilities, camping grounds, and fun-filled kids' playground are ready for you. Escape, relax, reconnect at Kawalega Resorts, Hoima. Your adventure starts with us. Book today.
We'll be back from that short commercial break. Our viewers of Elkem TV want to appreciate you for your time that you have rendered to us and taking us, considering us your number one online television based here in the heart of Masini municipality as we try to transform talents and football in Bunyoro. We appreciate you so much, and whoever is following us, you are our hero. So back we are talking about the athletics that will be on 7th of June this month 2025, and whoever enjoys athletics, I hope you'll be going there at the national that's the stadium Nambole, and see how international athletes and also our own here shall battle it up there and enjoy total athletics as fan and supporter of your respective participants who shall be there during that fateful day. So I hope some people may be traveling even earlier, that will be by 6 office, to go at Nambole and see how people shall be doing wonders there at Nambole International Stadium. Currently, it has been under UPDF Brigade. They have done a lot and tremendous work to improve our stadium. It's now actually competing with some of those international stadiums outside we do see on TV. So they have brought service near for us here in Uganda, and also others have been constructed here, including Hoima Stadium, which is still under construction, and we shall also see part of around 7 billion to be spent here on Masindi Stadium. So we shall be having a number of good stadiums here in Uganda. We shall not be bad off, and that is a development for us as Ugandans and football lovers all over the country. So congratulations, whoever has been following us and who is a soccer fan, and your team has been performing well. I think you have to smile for whatever happened. I hope this time around people are expecting more, especially for some of you who are supporting international football, some lovers, some supporters of Arsenal. Yes, the season has not been good on your side. Manchester United, you almost survived relegation, so things are not okay on your side, but expect that may be like how you do expect, especially Arsenal, every season. You keep on expecting that next season will be fine on your side, but at the end, things come and change at the last moment. Though you will not predict what tomorrow brings. That's whatever they always talk about. But season is coming, is resuming by August, and we are seeing people are playing friendly matches have already started. United started by disappointment. They lost 1-0. Actually, fans abused and insulted the players, but still, that was their level. You cannot really expect them to do better when the other team has outplayed them. United and Arsenal, this season, though Arsenal finished in second position, but they couldn't expect it, because for them, they believed they were going to lift the trophy. If they missed the Premier League, they are going to take Champions League, but luck was not on their side. They missed the balls and they didn't even smell any silverware this season. The same applied to Manchester City. For them, they reached in the finals, but Crystal Palace disappointed them. Over 100 years, they have never seen any trophy, but they say they are kuna wacha tukufe na Manchester City unless otherwise. But one goal from Eze was enough to end the Pep Guardiola's dream. It came to an end. So things didn't go well with traditional big clubs in England. It was only Chelsea maybe who secured position for Champions League and also managed to win that conference against Real Betis by demolishing them in finals. So, total embarrassment, but that is the football expected. Who knew that PSG was going to beat, that is Inter Milan by 5 goals, moreover in finals Europa. I think some of you who followed that finals and also the semi-final between Inter Milan and Barcelona, you saw how defensive Inter Milan was and how attacking they were. Still, things were overturned. PSG looked so dangerous and outplayed. Dembele became a problem and playing all over, and indeed Italians had nothing to do but giving up that you have outplayed us, and things are not good on our side. So that has been it. Let's wait next season. For some of you, as we said, if you did not see anything, don't expect it, but you need to work hard to achieve whatever you want. Nothing can be put on silver plate for you in order to achieve what you want. So Premier League is one of the most competitive leagues in the world, and that's why every player will wish to come and play in English Premier League. It is very competitive. You may be having a top scorer in your respective leagues, like maybe Bundesliga, German Bundesliga, France Ligue 1, Spanish La Liga, and then we have Italian Serie A, Dutch Eredivisie, Portuguese Premier, to mention but few. But they come to Premier League, they become actually useless, and even striking becomes a problem. People like Pepe were bought at 72 million, where he broke the record of Arsenal from Lille to Arsenal, but he became even Kibambo. He didn't do anything. Memphis Depay was bought by Manchester United as a top scorer. That was also from France Ligue 1. When he reached at Old Trafford, he opted to be putting the jersey of Manchester, that's Cristiano Ronaldo, just number 7. Things didn't go good for him, and he even failed to score a quarter of the goals that he was scoring in France. So Premier League is not easy, and we need accurate and versatile plus energetic players who can play in that league. It is all about physical. You cannot bring your passes and think you can win Premier League. So going to transfers, we are seeing players, transfer windows were open, and the clubs are signing players day and night. United went to Wolverhampton Wanderers and managed to buy their top scorer for last season with 13 goals. That is none other than Cunha. Cunha was bought at 62.5 million pounds. That's by Manchester United, and currently he is very active. And what he's doing is of great value, I think. And then right now, Manchester United players, Man United players are very appreciative that at least he will do something. Now, Hojland and Zax, since they were brought to Man United, they have even failed to score the goals that were scored by Matthew Cunha when he was playing for Wolverhampton Wanderers. So expect him maybe to do better. Remember, clubs are different. You may find that the players who were supplying him, giving him goals to score in Wolverhampton Wanderers might not be the same at Manchester United. They may not be coordinating, or else things may be on the opposite way. You find the players at Man United might be much more better than those at Wolverhampton, and he scores many goals. So Zax and Hojland, please expect to be on the bench between two. So pray hard that Mbeumo, whom Manchester United has also approached, and he is much willing to come and play for Man United, shall come. Or else things may not be good on that your side, Zax and Hojland. So Mbeumo was approached, the Cameroonian international, playing for Brentford, and after signing, that is the Matthew Cunha from Wolverhampton Wanderers, Manchester United has rushed very fast that they need him, and Brian Mbeumo is much willing and ready to come to Manchester United. So it is now between the club and the agents to agree on the transfer fee to see whether he becomes Manchester United's signing of the summer. So that is Man United there. And then Chelsea, they have also bought Darcy Delap, the former, actually he has been, that's for Ipswich Town. Some of you have been seeing that 22-year-old English international. He's very instrumental, and he scored goals, even including against Manchester United, the first league. He scored a beautiful goal, and United by themselves had picked interest in wanting to sign him, but Chelsea has rushed there very fast to sign him and deal medical anytime shall be conducted. That's Chelsea. Chelsea is one of the clubs that invested much money last summer, and indeed their spending has changed the team. They bought a number of players, and those players were all not average, but they are class. And what they are doing is of no surprise, but the value for money, and they are still buying more. I hope Chelsea should be one of the clubs this season to keep keen eyes on. Otherwise, they have materials and they are ready to do whatever is required. Though they are trying also to offload some of those players who are there, still they offload because of financial fair rule. You don't only need to buy, but you at least need to sell in order to buy some better players. So Chelsea need to go with the directives and the rules of financial fair play. Otherwise, penalties shall be put against them in case they buy either underaged players or they buy players without selling. Chelsea is fighting hard, and indeed they will be one of the greatest clubs come this season of August, where the Premier League shall kick off. Arsenal, they are talking of a number of players, and they also at the same time under pressure. They want Barcelona has entered in for the deal of Partey. Partey is needed. You know, one of the instrumental midfielders, key midfielders for Arsenal has been Partey this season. When you try to follow him, especially in Champions League, he played so good alongside just Declan Rice before taking those two very good free kicks up against Real Madrid, where they celebrated as if they had won the trophy, but things didn't go well with them when they were punished by Paris Saint-Germain home and away. So things are not good, but Partey is wanted by FC Barcelona. Seriously, remember some year back in around 2009, Alexander Song Belong was also very instrumental, like that Nigerian midfielder. Barcelona came in for him and he was taken. So Barcelona likes those aggressive midfielders, especially they do business with Arsenal. So it will be of no surprise when you see him crossing from, that is Arsenal, to Barcelona for business. We wish him well in case agreements are concluded in a manner that may be suitable for both parties, that's Arsenal and Barcelona, because football is all about business, and there are certain players who will wish also to cross for adventure and also to enjoy money somewhere. Bruno Fernandes for Manchester United, Al Hilal or from Saudi Arabia has put in much money. They want the Manchester United captain, and United say it is now Fernandes to decide within 3 weeks either he is playing or be driven by huge amount of money to go and play in Saudi Arabia. You know, players, when they go there, they set for you conditions, and money sometimes can change your mind. But at the end, you will not remain the same as you have been enjoying football, because you cannot compare the League of Saudi Arabia with the English Premier League. So most of those players just go there to earn money, because the security, the accommodation, the facilitation given to you is 3 or 4 times than what you have been earning in your previous. So they are willing to give 100 million to sign him, and also be earning 100 million, that's per week, a lot of money for a young man of such age, for Bruno Fernandes, the captain of Manchester United. So Man United has said, no, let's do business. If Bruno Fernandes wishes to go and leave Man United, then we come in and identify a suitable midfielder who will future and put into his shoes, and see that next season they glitter and do wonderful things like how they expected. So a number of transfer windows have been talked of, and I think for today that has been it with our own sports here on Elkem TV, with none other than West Nile's ambassador Andama Moses the Great. I wish success for whoever has been following us, and also those who are there in Namugongo for Matters Day commemoration. Please wish them well. God protect you, and journey masses when you will be returning back. I'm out of here. Take care. Till we meet again next time. Kwaheri.
Discover your home away from home at Kabalega Resorts, Hoima. Located just 4 kilometers from Hoima City on the Hoima-Masindi Road. A real resort in an eco-environment. Nestled near the stunning Albertine Escarpment and historic Mparo Royal Tombs. We are the perfect blend of convenience and charm. Treat yourself to our cozy rooms, mouth-watering meals at the restaurant, and refreshing moments in our outdoor pool. Whether you're here for business or leisure, our conference facilities, camping grounds, and fun-filled kids' playground are ready for you. Escape, relax, reconnect at Kawalega Resorts, Hoima. Your adventure starts with us. Book today.